here. The stream is live. Start us off, Christopher.
Why he text you?
Just
No,
said
it
it on
popped
my
up on my
screen.
screen.
Okay, fuck
And it
it.
says live in the corner.
Well,
Live in the corner.
let's go ahead and get this, y'all. You know what day it is. You know what time it is, y'all. This is Sports Talk Raw, where we smoke, we drink, we keep it real, and we tell y'all how we feel about these sports. You dig, especially during this football season. You get me? It's your boy Chrome in the building. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling good. I got my boy Mannie in the house. I got my boy JCash in the house. You know what? I'm gonna send it to you, JCash, Mister. I'll let you do your sound effects.
No. Is that what you wanted? Little ugly ass boy. What it do, y'all? It's Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? I was in here Monday. I know y'all missed me. I'm pretty sure the show was whack because it was Manny and Chrome. You know, we here Wednesday, break down some shit. Aces is playing, football's going on. We missing Unc and Midnight Moski from the family. But we got the three amigos, so fuck it. I'm here, I'm blessed, man. God is good. What you call it? Shout out GSS Productions. Shout out Armando, man, for putting us on. Shout out my wife. Shout out my beautiful baby. You know what I'm saying? Live life to the fullest. We here. Let's go. Manny the Milker, little ugly ass boy. Tell him how you feel.
Hey, welcome back. I'm glad you don't have the vid no more. You feel me? But hey, we here Wednesday. We here to talk about this sports coming up, football coming up. We got WNBA playoffs, Aces playing right now. Got baseball coming in. It's about to wind the season down. So we're here Wednesday to let y'all know how we feel about everything that's coming up for the rest of the week. Put our little bids in for these footballs that's coming up, college and NFL, and then let y'all know a little bit about this little fantasy life that we live in. You feel me? So we're gonna get to it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know we will. You know we shall, man. And just in case you haven't liked, share it, subscribe to the channel. It's going down. Make sure you go to Sports Talk Raw, subscribe to that channel too. Like, share that. It's going all the way down. But you know how we do it, man. We are smoking, we are drinking. So as far as the Chief, man, I got one rolled up right now. I'm about to light up, plus the other half of one right now. Some animal face with some of that. I forgot what kind of wax is inside, but you know how I keep it concentrated. As far as the drink, Young K Jones hooked me up with some of that Pinnacle. So I'm about to take me a shot at that Pinnacality. Gentlemen, are you guys drinking anything?
No.
Water and juice? All right, well, let's do it, man.
I'm drinking
Water.
Dr. Pepper.
Disgusting. All right, let's go and dive into it, y'all. You know how we do. We like to start with the hometown. We all Las Vegas representatives. I almost thought I had my UNLV hat on, but I don't. But it's all good. Goes down. Speaking of UNLV, our Rebels are going to go play Vanderbilt. You know what I'm saying? They're 2-1. We're 1-1. Vanderbilt lost to Wake Forest 20-36. They got I think Vanderbilt's like -4. So they got it being kind of a close game, you know what I'm saying, right now. Do y'all
Vanderbilt is trash.
Yeah, you think that it's possible the Rebels pull this one out with a dub or
Extremely possible. Extremely possible. Vanderbilt is doo-doo. It is their doo-doo.
So we got another cover then for sure, because
Yeah.
whatever shout out to our haters and our commentators and everybody else that's on.
I told you the niggas wasn't gonna cover.
But UNLV did cover, so I'm just saying if we gonna keep our streak up with saying UNLV will cover, so we got a possible dub though right now. You know what I'm saying? We got a possible dub sneaking through.
Are we in Vanderbilt or at home?
We're here. It's gonna be at Allegiant.
I don't know, man. Vanderbilt, they're trash.
Just because they're in the SEC doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
They are butt. They've been butt for years.
Ever since Jay Cutler left,
they've been butt for years.
I'd take the Rebels with 4.
Oh, easy.
Yeah, I'm gonna
smart bet.
Take the Rebels 4. I actually gonna throw the Rebels money line out there. You know what I'm saying? I think they'll have a good bounce back game. I think, especially at home. Go ahead and give you a little surprise game right there, man. Your boys, I'm definitely going with the points. If you're nervous about it, go with the points. Take the Rebels plus. But if you're feeling freaky, You want to get that cash? Go ahead
And
and
you got to look at it like this. Our coach at the Rebels, he's an ex SEC coach, so he's seen Vanderbilt a lot in his coaching days in the SEC, so he knows their tendencies and how they play and everything like that. So that's a plus to us. They've never seen us and never seen the Rebels and how they play and everything like that. So
new territory.
Interesting match. While we're on college football, any other important college football that you guys want to talk about? You know what I'm saying? Any important games that's coming up this week?
I do. First one, Florida Gators will whoop out Tennessee this week.
Nah, Tennessee definitely
you're still sick. You're still sick. You're still under the influence of sick.
Hey, baby.
Hey.
Tennessee's definitely going to.
You're still under influence, sir.
Yeah, Florida ain't got it, buddy. I'm sorry for you, buddy. They ain't had it in a minute, and they ain't gonna have it in a minute, man. They're on a little slump right now. What I call a slump.
We gonna win.
No,
and we down in the swamp.
Let's go, Volunteers. We about to go down into the swamp.
We're good. I'm looking right now.
We're gonna put that chomp on
them.
Like
it ain't nothing really standing out as, big games.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, there wasn't really too many for me that I was really amped about, to be honest with you, to talk about. I mean, Colorado plays Colorado State. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's another game in the bag.
Texas play Wyoming.
Yeah, another bag in there.
South Carolina,
maybe Georgia, South Carolina. That might be a good one.
No, it's not South Carolina. It's South Carolina.
South Carolina.
That should be a good game.
Yeah,
that should be a good game.
Should be a decent game. Should be a decent game. I still got Georgia on that, though. You know what I'm saying?
Cover. Of course. So, yeah, I think Tennessee, Florida would be the best game.
Tennessee, Florida, let's go.
Even though that's not going to be the best game. That is not. That's going to be a wash.
Especially in the swamp when we gonna whip them niggas out. Any volunteers?
That's gonna be a
ready to get whooped out.
That's gonna be a wash.
Whoop the hell out of y'all. I'm about to eat gator nuggets by the time we done. Like, anybody like gator? Because we serving it.
Colorado's gonna be all right too, because they're just in the division, and everybody hates on my nigga Prime. Like, he ain't doing that thing. Like, he said,
that's not gonna be good neither.
He said we coming.
Yeah.
Maybe Duke at Northwestern. That might be a good one because Northwestern plays halfway decent.
Duke football? What are we talking about?
Yeah, Duke football ranked 21.
Yeah, they just beat Clemson.
They're 2-0.
Okay.
We'll see. They've been on a little come up.
And their quarterback, I think their quarterback at Duke might be running a Heisman this year.
I hate Duke everything, so fuck them fools. Shador Sanders is going to win Heisman, all right?
He's not.
You see him do the primetime dance after he scored last week?
He's not.
Yes, he is.
He's not even in the top 3 of the Heisman, even talking about the Heisman this year.
You'll see in a couple weeks.
Exactly. That's what I'm just saying, gentlemen. Give it some time. Give it a minute. I mean, you could throw out what you want to throw out, but it's too early right now for it to fall.
I think May they already almost have their Heisman pick, because if you listen to who they talk about, those are always the finalists of the people they talk about. It's never a dark horse that comes in and at the end of the season be like a Heisman finalist. It's always the people that they talk about in the preseason. It's always the finalists, even though it's people that's more deserving of the title, that play better, that should be up there, but it's all politics.
Oh, definitely politics. No doubt about it.
I think the boy May, I think he's either North Carolina or Duke quarterback. He probably won it this year.
North Carolina.
Okay. We'll keep y'all updated on that Heisman Trophy race. You know what I'm saying? Watch out for Hunter too. Travis Hunter definitely gonna be a runner up in that thing. That's it for college football. We're gonna keep it hometown with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Moving on to the WNBA. I'm gonna start with the game first, you know what I'm saying, before we start with our late aces, because our aces are still playing right now. But the Sun did play a little bit earlier today. The Sun, the Connecticut Sun, They beat the Lynx. What was the final score of that game?
90-60.
77 to 54, 44.
90-60.
90-60, 30-point blowout by the Connecticut Sun. Right now, all right, let me give you a little box scores on that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The score we had for the Sun, you know what I'm saying? DeWanna Bonner, she did her thing. Of course, she had 17. Rebecca Allen had 15. Elisa Thomas had 15. And Tiffany Hayes had 14. And then Tyasha Harris, she had 12 coming off the bench. So that's a good look right there, you know what I mean? And then the Lynx, you know, they had Kayla McBride. She did her thing. She had 16. And then Nefessa Collier had 14. Everybody else had single digits. So Minnesota, if you want to even make it a competition, it's only a 3-game series. For those people out there that don't know,
they're done after the next game, bro.
Yeah, they're out of here. But you never know. Step it up though, man. 30-point blowout, not all good. But Sun, winner of game 1 of game 3. Remember, first round in WNBA is only 3 games.
It's good though, because the way the brackets are set up, the Sun will likely play the Liberty if they go on, and the Liberty go on.
Yeah, I'm definitely seeing the Liberty against the motherfucking Aces for the finals. Yeah, I highly believe so.
So let me ask y'all this question, because I just seen it and I don't think it's right. But they're talking about what's the Thomas girl from the Suns should win the MVP. How do y'all feel about that? And be unbiased.
She had hella double doubles. I think she should be like in the conversation, but she's not better than Asia, and she's not better than Stewie. Let's just all get that straight.
Yeah, and thank you for adding that too, Jason, the Stewie part, because I definitely was going to agree with you, Asia. But then put an icing on the cake. I wouldn't give it to her over Stewie either.
I heard Stewie won MVP by 1 vote
this year.
Yep.
So they haven't announced it yet, or they have announced it.
I don't know, but I seen something.
I haven't seen anything about it.
I seen something that just said that she won by 1 vote. I'm not know if that's true, if that's what's going on, but they said she won by 1 vote. Stewie.
Now, if she did
over Asia,
if she did win by 1 vote, I hope Asia gets the news, and I hope that it lights a fire up under her that even more like, okay, one of them Nikola Jokic fires. Just like, okay, you don't want to give me the MVP? I got another ring I'm gonna get this year. I got another different kind of award. I'm gonna get the finals MVP to win the final championship. So don't fuck around and make Asia mad.
How's she doing tonight?
All right,
it's halftime, right?
We at halftime right now. You know what I'm saying? That's from one game. Let me go to our second playoff game of the night, man. We got the Las Vegas Aces playing this Sun right now. The sun, the sky. The sun is in the sky though, so don't be mad at me. You know what I'm saying? The weed is here.
Candace's old squad.
Yeah, and actually Candace is out there sitting there chilling, you know what I'm saying? Watching the game. She actually keeps in touch with one of the players.
10 and 5.
Collier, I think her name was.
Shit, Gray got 10. Plum got 13. Jackie got 10. Asia got 10. Okay.
Oh yeah. We're out there hooping, man. I was just watching the game. I got it on the other screen right now on the side. But our Las Vegas Aces probably will sweep these Sky. You know what I'm saying? In this 3-game series, they just got to make sure they maintain and keep this play consistent. You know what I mean? To clean up the little messiness, little missed layups here or not box out there. I know you guys are up by a lot. I know you winning, but
yeah. I seen last game Plum Gray and Parker combined for 100 points. Just them 3.
That's how we do it. Let's go.
So they said this year the MVP vote will be a reflection of the best player in the league, the most outstanding player on the team with the best record, and player most valuable to her team. And with those 3 attributes, it's got to be Asia.
Yeah, you just said
have the best record.
So I mean, you could stop the conversation after that, right there.
But they're gonna look. They're gonna look like if we lose Asia, we still have like 3 or 4 All-Stars. If the Liberty lose Stewart, they don't really. All they have is Sabrina.
Hey, look, we're just going to by the criteria that Manny just laid out, the rules that they got. So if we're going by the rules and not the feelings,
You
then
already know my vote is for Asia, so it doesn't matter. Fuck
I'm just
Stewie.
saying, yeah. I'm just saying they said the team with the best record. So if we're doing that, you can't give it to Stewie. She don't got the best record.
That doesn't necessarily count because Asia won it last year and we didn't have the best record last year.
Well, that this is a whole new criteria this year. It's not the same one from last year. This is what they're doing this year.
Okay. Well, yeah, Aces, we go back to back. We've been saying it, so we gotta kick it in gear.
Absolutely.
Hopefully, Candace can come back by at least a couple games in the finals.
Right, a couple games. Look, those are. We'll keep y'all updated throughout the show on the score of that because we're at halftime right now. Once again, it's 36-53.
What's the games for other games are tomorrow?
No, we don't got games tomorrow, but we do got 2 games Friday coming up. The games Friday is Washington. The Mystics is gonna play the Liberty at 4:30, and then at 6:30, the Atlanta Dream gonna play the Dallas Wings. So those are they'll be.
When do we play again? Monday.
We play again Sunday.
Sunday.
At home. We'll be back.
Why they got such a long stretch like that?
I don't know. We're just gonna stretch it out. I guess maybe it's 2-3 games. I was thinking because maybe they have to travel to Chicago, but they don't.
No, they don't.
So I mean, I don't know why.
That's crazy too, because if they lose both games, they don't get a playoff home game. And that's crazy though, because if they do end up winning one, shit, our backs are against the wall because shit, we're got to win game 3 in their house. That's crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of that, you can't argue with that lineup. But if I'm the number 1 team and I'm balling anyways, I really don't care where I'm gonna beat you at. And if I have to slip up and you guys get one, then I gotta put my foot down on the other one and make sure I get these.
Well, I'm just speaking for like other teams that are in there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, guess what?
You know what I'm saying?
Just be better. Just be better. Play better. Win more games during the regular season, and you have a better season and you have a better team. Just play better. That's it.
I feel you.
Win better, play better, baby. Well, yeah, that's what we got cracking, y'all, for the WNBA. You feel me? Let me go ahead.
Ladies, go ahead and get that back to back.
Let's go, Aces. Represent for them.
We need another parade. It's been a couple months since we had our last one, so we need another one. Win City, baby.
Right.
Win City.
Keep them coming. Keep them in rotation. Next, we got coming up is a little bit of baseball. Let me hit y'all with these baseball scores. We'll skip over to the NBA real quick, and then we'll hit you with the meat and potatoes. Give you these predictions for this NFL week coming up. You dig? Right now, man, we got a couple games going on. And just on a side note, man, Scherzer, he'll miss the rest of the regular season, you know what I'm saying, and playoffs. So Texas Rangers will not have him. Terrible news. Sorry to give it to you guys, but
trash anyways.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind having him on my team. You know what I'm saying?
He's trash.
He was there for what? 2 months?
Yeah, he's always hurt, bro. He was hurt.
He was with the Mets. He was with the Mets, and the Mets didn't want him, and they just gave him to the Texans at the trade deadline.
He had one good year with the Nationals.
That's
they
it.
Got him all his money, and that's it. Yeah, he's always hurt.
Didn't he go to the Dodgers?
No.
I thought he went to the Dodgers for like a half a season, and then he went to the Mets.
If he did, he was probably hurt.
Yeah.
He probably pitched one game, a couple of innings for the Dodgers.
Right. He didn't pitch. He didn't pitch that much. It was like at the trade deadline, he went to the Dodgers, and then at the end of that season, that's when he went to the Mets or something like that, if I'm not mistaken.
Who knows?
We'll get back to you on that and let you know about that. We're 50-50 on that one. But more of the story is he's still hurt all the time, regardless of where he's at.
Let me get paid big money, so it don't even matter.
Midnight
locked up, they let him out. That nigga swole. He been there doing push-ups, eating bologna sandwiches.
What it do?
What's going on with you,
Midnight Mo?
Hey man, it's been a while, but I'm back.
Look at this nigga. He's here.
Well, yep, I am. I'm in the streets. What it do, fam?
What it do?
How's it feel to be out?
Dog, it's only been about 18 hours, dog, and I already went to the Tide. and that's about it.
You went where?
You went to the what?
I went to Latai.
Oh, the food place.
Uh,
Okay, I thought that's what you said. I was like, you just okay. That's what's up. Well, we're glad to have you back, Momo, man. You know what I'm saying? That we can actually ask you about your Panthers when we get there, and then we get to get your NFL predictions too, which we love because you say the craziest shit. So welcome back,
craziest.
We just
Hey,
got
man, I'm glad to be back, man. Man, I'm excited to be here. It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you.
Go ahead, take your shot, take you a hit. Let's get it, man. I'm about to give him the baseball scores real quick. So after that, we'll go to the NBA. Then we'll talk some basketball. So, I mean, football after basketball. Duh. Right now, wow, the Padres was just up 1-0, but now they're up 4-0 on the bottom of the fourth. This is the only game that's live right now. So if you're a Dodger fan, you might have some chance to put some money on them right now and have them come back and win. But 4-0 right now, bottom of the fourth. The rest of these scores are final scores that I'm going to be giving you. The Tampa Bay Rays beat the Twins 5-4. The Cubs lost to the Rockies 7-3. The Giants beat the Cardinals 6-5. The Mariners, my squizzard, beat the Angels 3-2. The Pirates beat the Nationals 7-6. The Cardinals beat the Orioles 1-0. The Reds beat the Tigers 4-3. The Braves beat the Phillies 4-1.
World Series champion Braves.
Y'all clinched playoffs too already.
The Rangers
NL East division clinched.
The Rangers beat the dog shit out of the Blue Jays 10-0. The Mets beat the Diamondbacks 7-1. The Astros, they beat the A's, not the
A's.
But they beat the A's, the Athletics 6-2.
So you know that the A's going into the 8th inning, they was on a 3-pitcher no-hitter, and the A's destroyed that by getting those two runs.
Damn.
They got 2 hits, 2 runs.
Yep.
Good job. Hey, don't go out like that. If you're gonna get smacked, don't at least hit the ball once. The Royals beat the White Sox 7-1. Marlins beat the Brewers 2-0.
They do suck.
And the Yankees and the Red Sox got postponed. So
that's a trash game, anyways. Meaningless.
It really was a trash game because they both at the bottom. And I can't even lie.
I gotta shout out my nigga Olsen for hitting 50 home runs. He's one away from tying the franchise history.
Oh wow!
For the Braves.
Oh wow! He's doing that good. Oh shit! Okay.
Yes, sir, bro. We going World Series. Here we go.
Philly said Philly is tuning up for that wild card spot to get in the playoffs. They said they're gonna make a run again.
We're ready.
I know we're third in our division right now, man. We're under the Rangers by a half a game, and then we're behind Houston a game and a half. So I mean, I know it's a couple games left, but it's a real tight race.
As you can tell by looking at that score, the Rangers don't need Max Scherzer. they don't need him. he could be gone forever.
They'll need another pitcher though in the playoffs.
Yeah. And when playoffs, you can never have too many.
I truly don't think he pitched for them the whole time he's been there.
I think he pitched a couple games, just like every team that he's played for, a couple games.
Give him a couple.
He was at Trish's favorite team, the Mets.
No, he's a Mariner fan. That's the only team that we actually link up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look at them Braves with 96 wins.
I heard somebody said that they can't stand Rodriguez and they say he's overrated.
What?
I wouldn't say that.
Nah, he's not overrated at all.
Look at the Brewers in first. Shout out Taddy.
Yeah,
they are.
Every team is comfortably in first besides the AL West. The AL West is the only division where it's pretty tight, where between the first, second, and third, or close enough like that within a game and a half of each other.
I didn't tell you the truth. I didn't know the Twins was leading in the AL Central neither.
I mean, the Baltimore, them and the Rays, they're close. You know what I'm saying? They're like 2 games behind. So I guess, but yeah, everything else is kind of everybody else got like a little bit of a cushion. So that's
they're almost over too. They got what, a month left?
It's like 20. It's like 20 games or less, something like that. 18 games, something like that.
They got weeks.
So like a month, a couple weeks.
Yeah, a couple weeks.
Hey, it's almost that great time of the year called October when all the sports is on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
that's true.
I was just looking at some NBA preseason games too. You know what I'm saying? I have to go check them out, man. But I definitely October is one of the best months. You know what I'm saying? For sure, October,
Shout
November.
out to all the Libras, the best month of the year. We know.
Oh, there it is. 10-3, right? Yep, 10-4. So 2 weeks.
2 weeks, gentlemen.
Until what
Starting
day? The greatest day? 10-4? Holla at your
10-4,
boy.
10-3, my sister's birthday. Okay, so yeah, that's when it starts. Day before
Oh,
Mosey's
10-3.
birthday.
Yeah, 10-3 is when it starts. Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Come on, Mariners. Let's go,
Let's go,
Mariners.
Blaze.
Let's go, man.
Everybody do your chop. Come on.
You're not supposed to do that no
Y'all niggas
more.
get y'all niggas get an F for participation.
Of
Nah.
course.
Proceed.
Nobody's participating with that trash.
Right.
You just say, hey, bro.
no,
If you just had a cool thing for the Yankees, I'll do it for you.
Damn.
No, you wouldn't have.
I
No,
know.
you wouldn't have.
I know.
No, you wouldn't have.
I can't see Jason cheering for the Yankees. I just don't see it.
He's not going to cheer for nothing but what he likes. That's it.
Right.
And what I know.
Look, man, we're gonna keep it pushing to this NBA. It ain't really too much, and then we'll go to this NFL. NBA, Curry, just a little quick information. Curry was out here actually in Vegas, man. He had like a little mini camp and shit that he had out here with a couple people that he was running and shit like that. So shout out them to getting his pre-workouts in, especially with a bunch of other cats. I think it's hella dope when athletes work out with each other and they're not on the same team. When they're teammates, for sure, I think that's dope too. But if we all get together and we got a cold ass workout like we the best of the best and anybody's welcome type shit, I don't know if anybody's welcome though to those workouts. But you know what I'm saying, if I'm still getting together with the best, the cats to do it, to train with, I think that's hella crack.
Brandon Payne.
And matter of fact, speaking of the best of the best, Giannis is going to be training with. He's been doing some training with Olajuwon, or he plans to train with Olajuwon. What do you think that'll do to his game? You think that's going to really help him, or like what do you think?
Give him better footwork.
Yeah.
Better positioning.
Better footwork.
Like he knows how to.
Olajuwon had the best footwork in the game.
That's why he trained with LeBron. He trained with LeBron a few years back.
Man,
he probably trained for LeBron, so then they can learn how to go downhill like LeBron used to do nonstop.
Hey, can I give a shout out to Canada, SGA? I told you they was gonna be USA.
No, because we don't do that, sir.
Yeah, we did it on Monday already, but we Canada. They won't be beating them in 2024 when all the real players go. So,
but let's talk about the new rule that went in effect today for the NBA. Nobody gets, huh?
It passed?
Yeah, nobody gets to set on primetime games. Superstars do not get to set on primetime game. If they set 3 times, that's $1 million fine.
Good.
Yeah.
It's like $100,000 per time.
Because you got to remember, some teams, shit like that, the teams will pay those fines. The players will have to in some teams.
Yeah.
But just like we was talking Monday, it really don't matter in the NBA because with NBA, everybody still gets a cut. So even though you're paying the fines to the NBA, everybody still gets a cut. Players, camera guy, the one that wipes the sweat up off the floor, like everybody still gets a cut in the NBA.
Look, let me read it off to him real quick. Under the policy, unless a team demonstrates an approved reason for a star player not to participate in a game, then among other things, the team must manage its roster to ensure that no more than one star player is unavailable for the same game. So that means only one star player can sit at a time. Ensure that star players are available for all national TV games in the NBA season and the NBA tournament games. Maintain a balance between the number of one-game absences for a star player in home and road games. So you can't miss hella road games and no home games and vice versa. You got to kind of keep that close. You got to refrain from any long-term shutdowns in which a star player stops playing games. So no a month out. And if you're resting a healthy player, ensure that player is present at the games and visible to fans.
I like that sounds good, but what's going to stop a player saying he got a stomach ache? Or he woke up and didn't feel good?
They're going to drug test him.
You might just have to play. You could say that, but you might just have to play or get fined.
Yeah.
So,
Well, it looks like Kawhi's got to have to play a lot more.
Hey, look, it's like your job. You better pick your sick days wisely, right?
Yep, your PTO.
PTO.
Choose
Then
it.
you don't care no more.
Better
Niggas
choose
can't
wisely.
Use it.
Niggas can't sit on the bench with vid no more.
Cannot do
But
Yeah,
it.
well,
I think it's cool. At least they're making them show up, so the fans get to see them even if they're not playing. Like,
because they've been losing money, man. Because people been not coming to games because why pay for all this money for a ticket and then the star player sitting on the bench like don't want to play.
But,
Load management,
but
like
that's it. They
people
said
will stop.
primetime games too. Those are the ones on TV. Niggas probably be like, "Oh, that nigga's not playing, so I'm not watching this," and turn the channel.
Right?
yeah,
Yeah,
So
they losing
their
money all
viewers are going
around.
down too. So
like
yeah, their viewers are going down.
I think it's a
Mhm.
good attempt to curve it. But I just think it's funny about it. If they didn't call it anything, like you can't really stop it. Let's be real. But how they overdid it now that you can point a finger and say that's load management, and they actually came out and started agreeing to it. I don't know why they dry snitched, why any team ever dry snitched on themselves in the first place.
Right.
Because the office like, so why didn't he play? Why wasn't he on the injury report? Like what injury do he have? Why didn't he play this game?
Yeah.
So they had to come up with a word for it.
Yeah.
Because like they say, like how some games, like, oh, he woke up this morning and he didn't feel like that happens to players. So I'm just be interested to see how they try to manage that because it does happen throughout the season when players they wake up, oh yeah, he had some type of stomach virus or
They
whatever.
gonna give him some Pedialyte and
If you
shoot him with some kind of shot to make him feel better.
as long as you go to the doctor, and I'm pretty sure it's like excused and it's like valid, just like an injury.
Yeah, they're gonna make them motherfuckers.
You're not sitting out, and you're sitting out. If you're sick,
Yeah,
then
they gonna let them do like Giannis did in the All-Star game. Do the tip off, run up and down the court 2 minutes, and then go sit on.
Yeah, they would. Yeah, I can see that they're doing the bare minimum not to get fined. I'm just here so I'm not gonna get fined.
I mean, Michael
First
Jordan
time,
played with the flu.
He didn't have the flu, sir. He was hungover.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. If I'd have got sick after playing with Michael Jordan that day, I'd have been like, "Oh, I was sick the next whole week. I'm suing Michael Jordan. He shouldn't even."
Yep, the league is forcing sick players, nigga, to come out here and put other people's health at risk.
Y'all must never. Y'all didn't look at that Netflix documentary. That man said he didn't have the flu. That man said he was hungover and had food poisoning.
He didn't say hungover. He said food poisoning.
That's
but he was hungover.
He said he's
and
the
food
only one that
poisoning.
ate the pizza.
That's because there's somebody out there like me that got sick and was gonna sue me.
Was out
like,
there fucking
Jordan,
gambling
say you got
because he was losing, and that nigga won't let people get up out the fucking table. Like, no, nigga, you got more money than me. I won, nigga. I quit. Nigga, shut up.
They said he did that. It was a hockey player. They said he was playing with Jordan and they was betting, and Jordan wouldn't let him leave. And they said he had like a 18 pack, and he was just drinking and wouldn't let him leave until he got his money back. And he had to play that night. Said he went straight from playing golf right to the game and scored like 40 points.
Yeah.
I'd have been like, first of all, nigga, Michael Jordan, what you want to throw these hands, bro? Because
For real.
I'd have pulled a Gabriel Arenas on that nigga and pull out a pistol. Like, nigga, I'm leaving with
This
your
ain't
money.
no
Nigga.
game. This ain't an arena.
Shoot your big ball head ass, boy.
They was playing
I'll
golf,
definitely make headlines.
Golf is competitive, Chrome. Golf is competitive.
For all the old folks.
It's very competitive. But listen, until I can compete,
it's only fun for me
myself. All right, y'all, man. Keeping it pushing, keeping it moving, y'all. We're gonna go from the NBA to the NFL. Give you guys the picks for tomorrow's game coming up and the Sunday's games coming up. We already went over last week's game, so let's go ahead and jump into it, shall we, gentlemen? Oh, before we do jump into, we'll jump into the team analysis and what we got to say about that team as we
need to break out a piece of paper and a pen so we could track down these fucking statistics of everybody's picks.
I'm telling you, we can maybe we show up tomorrow or Friday a little bit early, and then just somebody hit me. I'll just bring a special book for it, and then we could just write our names with it or some shit. We'll figure it out. But we'll figure it out.
Remind me Friday to bring my little book, my little handy dandy notebook.
Handy dandy notebook.
I got an NFL. I got an NFL notebook, handy dandy notebook.
Well, let's go.
That's what's up.
Handy dandy notebook.
First game we got coming up, y'all. We got the Vikings. They're going down to play the Philadelphia Eagles, man. Eagles coming off a win out there playing Mac Jones and them in the water, but didn't look too good. The Vikings coming off a loss to them Buccaneers out there, you know what I'm saying? Kirk Cousins had a lot of fumbles and an interception. He was giving that thing away, man. Who you guys got for this one, man? I'll say my analysis last. Trizmo, since you've been missing, I'm going to let you start off this thing.
He don't know
Oh, man.
He don't get to watch football in the clink.
Actually, I did get to watch the games and I was up in there down trip. Well, I didn't watch all the games, but I got very limited games, okay? But I seen some shit.
There you go.
I'm gonna go with Kirk Cousins. I think he's gonna bounce back, dog, and have a mediocre game. And they're gonna squeak out a win. That's the only chance they have, because I don't think he's gonna be amazing ever. But I think he's gonna do better, dog. Like all those turnovers is not normal for him. I'll give that to him, but
yes, it is.
That's about the best hope I can give for him. So I'm gonna go with them, dog. It's gonna be a turnaround game for him. It's gonna be a turnaround week.
Okay. Trizmo got the Vikings.
Yep.
All right.
I'm gonna go next.
Go ahead.
And I got told something very interesting today that I didn't look at, but it makes a lot of sense. The Eagles secondary is not that good.
They got a lot
because Mac Jones almost came back and won that game.
Yeah.
Who?
Mac
Jones almost came back and won that game Sunday.
If they didn't start off so fucking 16-0.
So I'm gonna have to be or Trizmo. I'm gonna have to go with Minnesota. I'm gonna have to go with Minnesota on that, but especially because Nakobe Dean won't be playing neither because he's out. He got injured in that game.
Three key Eagles I see in this out. Gainwell, and two others. I'm picking the Vikings for my nigga Mud. And you know
that's three right there. That's three.
You know, fuck the
All
Eagles.
right, man. Just because I really didn't know who I was gonna go with this game, to be honest with you, but I'm not gonna just join the bandwagon. I'm gonna hit somebody with a little bit of different flavor. I am gonna give it to the Eagles to hold it down at the crib to keep Kirk Cousins under pressure. Even though Jefferson's still a monster, man, watch out for that, man. I do think.
Yeah, he is.
Jordan Addison.
And I do think that the Vikings will cover their +6. So I'm gonna definitely go.
It's in Philly too, though, right?
I'm going with Philly for the win, but I'm gonna go with the Vikings to cover. But I'm going with the Philly for money line. So put your money line on the Philly right there, man. It's it.
But at the same time, I wouldn't be too surprised if the Eagles come out and just hang up a whole bunch of points on them, and Kirk Cousins can only score at most like 20 points. If the Eagles score 30, I don't think Cousins can score that.
I just thought of something. When nobody thought of this, I just thought of something. What is tomorrow?
Thursday.
What kind of game is that?
Garbage games.
It's a primetime game. I'm switching. I'm going Philly. Kirk Cousins cannot perform on primetime games. I'm going Philly. It just hit me.
But Thursday's not really a big primetime game like
that. It's a primetime
game though. Still,
it's the only game that's primetime.
He can only score like 2 touchdowns max in primetime.
You're going. I'm writing this down. You're going Philly, Manny?
Yeah, I'm going Philly. Right,
I just JCash are going Minnesota.
How many Minnesota +14 in?
All right, I'm gonna put a
Minnesota +14.
All right, next game we got is the Los Angeles Chargers. They finna go down and play Tennessee Titans. This is gonna be another actually close game. JCash, let's start with you on this one.
I ain't hear who you said.
I got the Los Angeles Chargers going down to play the Tennessee Titans, man.
Shit.
That's a hard one.
Chargers probably rebound, but Kellen Moore calls their plays, so I'm going Titans.
Titans. Okay, both teams are on 1. Titans are +3. So they are the underdog at home. Manny, go ahead. Who you got on this one, man?
I like Justin Herbert, but I'm going to go with Tennessee because that coach is the death of him as a player. They get rid of Staley, and then they'll have a chance. So I'm going Tennessee.
Who'd you go with, JCash? Who went first?
Tennessee.
JCash.
And he went Tennessee. Trizmo, who you got?
God. I say it's gonna be a tie.
You can say what you want to, but that's gonna put you in a column that.
Who's favored in that game? The home team?
Nah, the Chargers are favored, -3.
I'll go with the Chargers, but I don't have a good feeling about either one of these teams because Tennessee, to me, like they used to be like an up and going team, but to me they just been flat and mediocre. Like, and the Chargers are the Chargers. They can score, but I don't know what's wrong with them, dog. They just
Kellen Moore
Bobby's world. He just I don't know. I don't.
The Chargers has had more talent in the last 20 years that haven't produced a Super Bowl.
Like I don't know what's wrong with them. I don't believe in them. I don't know if it's the coaching or they just ain't got no heart. But when the games get hard, dog, they don't show up. Like when they get a big early lead, they look nice. But like those first couple years for Bobby's world, dog, he was nice out there. But I don't believe in him no more. Like a lot of these quarterbacks that people used to believe in, I don't know if they're gonna really be that man no more. And he's one of them.
Yeah, those are deep words against Herbert. I'd feel more that way against Tannehill, but the Chargers.
You know what Tannehill is? Tannehill's a C quarterback all the way around.
Right. The Chargers.
Justin Herbert is a beast, but his
Staley
is his Achilles heel.
They looked a little bit better than the Tennessee Titans, even though the Titans are at home right now. I'm gonna go with the Chargers.
I need Derrick Henry to go ham.
I went with the Chargers, even though this is a toss. This is not my lock. I mean my luck. But I'm going with the Chargers on this one, man. I think the Chargers are gonna win this one. The next one we got is the New York Giants going down to play the Arizona Cardinals.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I'll start with this one, gentlemen. The Giants got their ass whooped, man. I think they'll definitely have a chip on their shoulder when they go out to AZ. I wasn't looking too impressed, but they did actually surprise me. They played better than I thought they were, but they still caught the L. Let me give you the spread real quick. The Giants are -5.5. The Cardinals are +5.5. I am gonna go with the Giants to win this one right now. I'm gonna go with the Giants to win this.
What?
Money line on the Giants. Yeah, I'm going with the Giants.
Hey, I'll go next, dog. I don't believe in the Cardinals. Like they're just bad. But New York looked bad in every phase of the last week, dog. Every offense, defense, special teams, saying what's up to people and the fans. They look bad. Like I think something internally got to be going on. How bad they look. Like that shit was retarded, dog. So I'm going with the Cardinals.
You're going Cardinals?
I'm going Cardinals.
Okay, Trizmo's going Cardinals.
I'm going Cardinals too. I'm going Cardinals because Joshua Dobbs, actually played a lot better than I gave him any credit for.
True.
And the Giants are just they might be the worst team in the league.
I'm trying to say it's gonna be the worst New York team. I still don't know.
Oh, we know the Giants are going to be the worst New York team. And
you said AZ, Mannie?
Yeah.
And Trizmo, you said AZ too?
Yes, I did.
JCash, you didn't go yet, did you?
No. I'm going
we know where you're going.
Dobbs had a chance to win that game last week against the Redskins.
You don't never pick any team that's in your division.
I don't, and that's why I'm going with Arizona. Thank you, Tristan.
I've never ever. I don't think ever in my entire life have I ever heard you go for the Giants. Ever.
If you guys can't bounce back against the Cardinals, then yes, your season is doomed. And it looks like the Giants might be in the running for Caleb. We'll see about that.
Daniel Jones is trash.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm glad you called him Daniel Jones because he does not ever deserve to have a nickname. I don't even know why.
Danny Dimes.
And they call him Danny Dimes because he was snitching on people since he was little.
I'm pretty
dropping dimes. Damn.
All right, man. Next game we got is Washington Commanders going down to play the Denver Broncos. The Washington Commanders did win their game against the Cardinals last week. The Broncos did lose their first game last week, man, coming out doing an onside kick. But I think they will bounce back this week. I think they will do a little bit better. And I'm going to go with Denver Broncos to actually beat the Commanders. I think it's going to be a tight-ass game, though. Let me tell you what the spread is right now. Oh, it's -3.5. I think that the Commanders will cover the 3.5, though. But I do think the Broncos are going to come out with the win. So I'm going to go with Denver Broncos on this one.
Man,
I'll go next, and you know who I'm gonna pick.
Denver
I
Broncos.
picked against them last week. Redskins, by the skin of their teeth, beat the damn weak ass Cardinals, and I'm going mile high. Russell Wilson, Peyton gonna get it together.
Who
So
is the Redskins?
I'm going for the
Broncos.
Denver Broncos over the Washington Redskins.
Who's the Redskins? I don't know who that team is. The Commies?
You should start watching football then.
The Commies?
Who you got? Who you got, Manny?
I'm going to jump and I'm going to say the Commies because I think they're going to bounce back. I mean, they're going to show that they're not as trash as they looked like they was last week because
the
I
Commies
believe
won last
Denver.
week.
Yeah, but they look trash. They should have ran away with that game. And I just don't think Denver. I don't think Denver is as good as they are. And Russell Wilson is not the Russell Wilson of
I've been telling y'all that for
Seattle.
years. Russell
Listen,
Wilson,
you might be right.
Dog water, dog.
Plus Sierra's pregnant and he doesn't play good whenever she's pregnant.
She may not even be pregnant by his kid. That's how soft that nigga is, man. They're not gonna win. They got sold a lemon.
Trizmo's going with Denver
because
for Kim.
Well, I'm definitely not going for Denver. What are you talking about? Why would I go with the team with Dookie dog water?
Okay, my fault.
So Manny's going to Washington?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going
Washington. Because Ron Rivera, he knows how to keep his team pretty mediocre. They'll be level-headed.
Shout out to all my family in DC and Virginia that goes for the Commies.
Like
Mosky, you're going for the Redskins? I mean, Commanders too?
Yeah, man. I told you, Russ. I've been telling y'all this for years. This nigga is washed up, dog. He had about 2 good drives last game, and then he was like, "This is hard. I'm sweating. I'm hot. I ain't get my office no more."
Does anybody know if Judy's playing?
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, ain't gonna change my pick, but I just want to know.
Okay. All right. Next game we got coming up is the New York Jets are going against the Dallas Cowgirls.
That's my game of the week. Walked in.
I'm gonna start this one off, and I'm gonna bring in the hate later. But right now, I'm gonna talk real football. It's gonna be a good game because
you're not talking about football then.
Yeah, it's going to be a good because the Jets defense is legit. Top 3 defense in the NFL. It is legit.
The Jets barely scored 2 touchdowns when they were giving them the ball.
And all Zach has to do is be a game manager like Jimmy G. That's all he has to do because his defense is good enough to make them win the game. And plus, he's going to have an advantage this year because he has Aaron Rodgers on the sideline talking to him, coaching him through the game. So that's going to be a big advantage on him this year.
How Zach Wilson looked, man? He was scared every 2 seconds. He was falling down like, now.
Who won? Who won the game?
And he still won.
Who won the game?
It looked like it.
So with me saying that, I'm a hater and I'm going with the Jets because, F the Cowboys. From the bottom of my heart.
Trizmo, who are you? You want the Cowboys, Trizmo?
I'm going Cowboys. This is the lock of the week. That's Jets. Mets. They could barely win when they got 3 interceptions handed to them and a quarterback who fumbled twice in a row and gave him the ball, and they still almost lost. And man, I didn't know Zach Wilson was that trash, but that nigga should not even be in the league.
He didn't turn the ball over, but I understand where you're coming from, JCash. I know who you're going with, but do you want to make any comments about it and why?
We played all right. Jets do have a nice defense.
They do.
Our defense is going to be number 1. Niners going to be 2, and then maybe the Jets. But no Aaron Rodgers. Zach Wilson is absolutely terrible. He's terrible.
Is.
So
they should go get Uncle Rico.
And we're at home, our first home game. So I'm wrong.
Oh, but sometimes the Cowboys do love losing on the world's largest TVs, though. But nah, dog, not Zach. He could barely score 2 touchdowns when he had the ball all the time. So hell nah. This is my lock of the week. Bing
Yeah.
bing,
Keep
clank and
your
clank.
head or on the Jets and watch them be in the Super Bowl with no Aaron Rodgers.
If of course Aaron Rodgers was there, it'd be a whole different game. But since he's not, the defenses do match up. I don't think it's gonna be no 40-0 like it was last time, but I do think Dallas will win this game because they have a better quarterback, obviously, and I think a better offense too. Even if Aaron Rodgers was there,
No, well, they got the Jets got receivers now, dog. They had a Squidnod, but then they ain't got no captain. They just got a Zach.
understandable, man. Understandable.
Is Dak a better quarterback?
Yes, that's a stupid ass question.
Yes, I'm
Is
gonna say
is he?
he is because he's a starter and Zach was a backup. He was gonna be a backup even if Aaron Rodgers wasn't there. So with all that being said, but listen, this is what I am gonna say. I'm not gonna go hella hard on Zach like everybody else is. Anything.
Wow, he's been started for 2 years and still
Like I
sucks.
said, he didn't turn the ball over last game he played, and he won. He threw a touchdown, and they won the game. So
That touchdown he threw was because of Wilson.
understanding that he caught it was a great catch. He could have cut. It could have been picked. I'm just saying, regardless of ifs and what's, I'm just saying what he did do.
Okay, so you're going with.
I told you I'm going with the Cowboys, but I'm just saying I'm not going hella hard on Wilson like everybody else think like he didn't make it to the NFL by luck or some shit. He got the skills. He just got to snap out of whatever shit he's in and just be consistent with proving him he's
is he better than Baker?
No.
Is he a starter?
Yeah. No, because somebody got hurt.
Yes, he is a starter. Week 2. Is he better than Baker?
He's a starter now. He's not a starter. He's not better than Baker because he wasn't originally a starter. He's a backup quarterback and the starter got injured, so now he's the starter. But he's a backup quarterback.
That's like saying
no backup. I don't think any backup quarterbacks are better than any.
He would have been on the bench if Aaron Rodgers was in Tampa.
Huh? They would have put Baker on the bench if Aaron Rodgers is in Tampa?
Yes.
Zach Wilson was on the bench when Aaron Rodgers wasn't in New York. So what are we talking about?
First of all, before Aaron Rodgers got to New York, they had no starting quarterback. It was just whoever they felt like playing. So technically, he was a starting quarterback.
They had Flacco.
Everybody was. Everybody and nobody was their starting quarterback.
Because you had Flacco, you had Pat White, and you had Zach Wilson.
God.
What about Flint Wilson?
Exactly. So look, with all that being said, I'm going with Dallas. You know what I'm saying? We got it all marked down, Dallas, except for Mannie. He's going with the Jets. Next game we got coming up is the Miami Dolphins. They're -3 going down to play the Patriots. I guess I'll start off with this one. I'm gonna go with the Miami Dolphins just because I think the Patriots will play a better game than they played last week. I think it will be a close game. But I think that the Dolphins are gonna go crazy this year, man. Whoever has if you ain't starting Tua, you might want to think about it. I already know Waddle, you're starting. I already know Hill, you're starting out there, man. But I'm gonna go with Miami for this one, man. Go down to New England. Money line, Miami, money line.
Hey, I'll go, man. I'm gonna go with the Dolphins because I kind of didn't want to believe it last year, but Tua and Tyreek Hill, they have a connection, dog. They're out there he's making Tua look real nice when he has them out there, dog. And they've been balling. I would say hoop. They've been balling, dog. So until Tua like slips on an orange pill or something, dog, I'm going Miami. I think they're the real deal. When they're all together, they like even last year when they were all there, they look nice.
Yeah. He has an extra padded helmet, and he's been taking kickboxing to learn how to fall.
That means he's getting kicked?
I don't know. He's learning.
That's what usually happens in kickboxing.
I know.
That's the whole point of the sport.
Who's home?
The Patriots are at home. Yeah, the Patriots.
I'm taking the Patriots.
Okay, JCash.
Shout out Mr. Walter.
Patriots. Shout out Mr. Walter. And Miami plays good, but if it's a little bit cold or how it looked last week, it might be a problem for Tua and them.
So I'm making my pick off of history and the history of the game, the last 20 years, and I'm going Miami because Miami has owned New England, regardless of who has been the quarterback. Miami has owned New England, and I'm going to stick with it until New England can show me that they can own Miami.
They always did play Brady tough every year.
Yep. And they usually won too.
Well,
Brady's not there no more.
there goes our picks for the Miami New England game. Next game we got coming up is a divisional game. Is the New Orleans Saints going
Oh,
against
it's a
the Carolina
divisional game, too.
Panthers? Since that's your team, Trizmo, I'm gonna let you start off with these predictions and your descriptions about this game, man. Go ahead and tell me what you feel, how you feel.
Well, look, man, last week, regardless what the score say, it was a pretty close game, man. Just the stupid turnovers, dog. If you keep turning the ball over, it's gonna be a long, rough season for them. But we gonna clean this shit up. And it's a division game, so we gonna step it up because we're the only team last week. All y'all teams won last week, but us, my nigga. We can't keep doing this because they feel my pain. They feel my pain. So them niggas know, dog. This shit ain't gonna ride. Go Sir Per. Keep pounding Panthers.
And just to let you know, Moski, last week in solidarity with you been in the Bing, we all took the Panthers.
And we all took an L for that. And never
Yeah,
again.
we all took an L for you. We all took the Panthers.
Now that you out, I'm going who that. Sorry.
Okay. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry.
Now that you out, I'm gonna go with the better team, and that's New Orleans. That defense, top 5 defense in the league, man. Bryce Young is about to get 8 up.
And Derek Carr looked all right throwing to Michael Thomas.
Yeah, he did.
Derek Carr did look a lot better than I thought he would.
Derek Carr looked like the same old Derek Carr. I'm not gonna lie. It was okay, but Derek Carr.
At times, yeah.
At times it was okay.
And the Saints defense is good, but Lattimore is really the truth, man.
He is nice, but he ain't gonna make no difference because we're gonna come up with all type of trickery plays to keep the shit away from that nigga.
On the other hand, though, talk about the Panthers. Fantasy people out there, I don't know if you got them. If you want to go check them out, I shouldn't tell y'all because we're on the same league. But it looks like that Hurst connection with Bryce Young is going to be an important connection because he was his blanket on this last Sunday, and I was like, okay, I see Hurst. Like he kept feeding him and he kept giving him the ball, and we all know a tight end is a quarterback's damn near best friend unless he has a good ass running back. You know
Young played pretty good. He didn't play that bad.
For a rookie. I wasn't mad at him. I'm like, he should have done better.
Well, he's 4'3". He can't steal on top of his lineman, so be happy.
Who did you take, Chrome?
I'm going with the Saints on that. You know what I'm saying? The Saints. I just think the Panthers got some growing pains to go. I think this is going to be. They'll play even better than last week, but I think the Saints are going to sneak out of there with another one. The spread is 3. I don't know. Odd money line the Saints, keep it pushing. Next game we got coming up. Damn, I couldn't have went over all of them. September. Yeah, no, because the Cleveland Browns is the late game on what's the Monday night game?
They have 2 Monday night games. Carolina.
There's 2 Monday.
Oh, hold on. Excuse me. There's a bunch of shit I'm skipping around. You're absolutely right. Before we get to the Monday night, I'm going off 2 different things. We already did the Vikings, we did the Chargers, we did the Ravens, Eagles. Next game we got is the Seahawks. The
Z Joyful Creation.
First we'll do Cleveland, Pittsburgh. Cleveland, Pittsburgh. Yeah, shout out to H to Z Joyful Creation, man. Get your decorations. You know how it goes down. Cleveland, Pittsburgh. Kenny Pickett looked terrible last week. He looked great during the preseason, but I don't know about this season. But I do think the Pittsburgh Steelers will be better than that. But Cleveland looked even better, and I think that they will be on an up and up climbing. My fantasy players out there, if you got Watson on the bench, you might want to consider starting him, man. But I do think the Cleveland Browns will win this to start off the season 2-0.
I'm gonna go ahead and go to here. I know this game is going to be a tough game because they always play each other tough every year.
They do play each other
It's
tough.
a division game. They play each other tough. But I'm going to have to go with Pittsburgh with the comeback because Tomlin usually don't go back-to-back, especially when the next team is a division game. He done told his boys to put them black forces on that he bought them right before the season. So he got them laced up. They out there in them black forces, and they're going to come out and strong. And Patrick Peterson is not going to be talking about that he's going to shut nobody down because he said that about last week and they got burnt. So he's not going to say
That
anything
nigga's
about
like
shutting anybody down.
fucking 17 years in the league needs to be quiet, bro. Like, just shut up.
He said,
Damn,
he
he's been
said,
in the
he
league that
said,
long?
He said Purdy and Ayuk is not going to be no connection on me. The boy got burnt.
Uh, I'm I'm actually rolling with Mannie, and I'm gonna take the Pittsburgh to bounce back.
Shout
I
out to
like
my Pittsburgh family,
I
my
like
wife,
TJ Watt.
my in-law.
I think TJ Watt's gonna get after what you call it, after Watson. I like him, but Cleveland they looked all right. They looked actually pretty decent, but they are on the road. This is a division game, so and Tomlin. If I know Tomlin, he's gonna have the Steelers back and ready because they're gonna
Yeah,
stay at least 500. He ain't gonna go under 500
right.
the whole season. So yeah, I'm going
but,
Pittsburgh.
but on the back end, I just remember this. Cam Hayward is out. He is injured. So, but I'm
Uh,
still going Pittsburgh. But Cam Hayward is injured.
Browns
Hey,
defense is
man,
nice too.
I'm going Deshaun, man. I want to see that man have a bounce back year, dog. Because we all know what happened in the last few years. Look, when he came back, he wasn't like that great at all. But I don't believe in Kenny, dog. Kenny Pickett he's another to me. I don't want to put it on like that, but he's like Zach Wilson / Danny Dimes' cousin. Like
I got more faith
He
in him.
know he know the system. He just had a
he knows
he
the
went
system,
against
but he just can't
the
execute.
best defense
He
his
probably
first
got
game of the year. But
he
he
probably gonna
know
have
the
a sophomore
system.
slump.
They trained his whole college career. He trained with the Steelers. He literally went from one door in college to the next door in the NFL. Like
And
there
yet
the
he
pit
still can't run it right.
he went against a good defense.
Man, that's possible.
Give him a chance, but I don't know if how much of a chance he got this weekend. So you're going with Cleveland, Trizmo?
Yep, Cleveland.
Yeah, that's a 50-50 split. Next game we got is Seattle going down to play Detroit. Seattle had a rough start, man, and I think it's going to continue, especially without that offensive coordinator that they had last year to help Gino. It's look a little different over there. I'm going to go with Detroit, man. I'm going to go with Detroit to keep the luck on their side, to keep the momentum rolling.
I told you week 1 Detroit was going to be Kansas City.
To do the thing, man. I got Detroit on this thing. Trizmo, who you got?
I'm going with the Lions, man. I told you they coming out hot each year for the last 3 years with Dan Campbell. He may not be orthodox in how he's speaking, how he act, but he's getting these boys to play for him. And every season they believe in more. They buying more and more into the system. Told you, watch out for the Lions, man. They're gonna be a problem.
Okay. Manny.
I'm going Detroit too because I think Gino's gonna scream when Hutchinson break through the line like he did with Aaron Donald. I think he's gonna be out there. Oh my God. I think it's gonna happen again. And I'm going with Detroit.
Okay, JCash, man. Who you rolling with?
We're gonna call this a sweep. And I'm changing my NFC North pick from the Bears to the Lions or the Packers. Who's gonna win that division?
Yeah, the Bears definitely out. Yeah,
Lions.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Lions. They Dan Campbell has them like tough.
They believe in them.
I like Hutchinson. He's a strong. He might be up there for Defensive Player of the Year, top 4 or 5.
Yeah, he definitely is gonna be in the conversation.
And they kept Goff clean. If Goff, their offensive line is nice, and they added some running backs. They got rid of some, and then they went with the guys they want.
Because if you don't ask Goff to do too much,
St. Brown, and their offensive line is nice. So yeah,
they also got Jameis Williamson. So once he gets a little bit under his belt because he ain't had but a couple of games last year because he was injured. So once he get really fully acclimated, that's 2 wide receivers right there that he has to throw to.
At least that's a lie.
Detroit. All right, Mark, Detroit, let's go. Next game we got is Green Bay going out to ATL. Shody. ATL played okay last week.
No, it didn't. Them niggas got lucky, dog. Fuck them hoes.
Real mediocre, nothing impressive. But I ain't gonna lie, I was impressed with the Green Bay Packers.
But Mr. Love.
Love looked real relaxed back there, real comfortable. I'm gonna go with the Green Bay Packers to win this game, y'all. I'm gonna go with the Green Bay Packers to go ahead to get this dub right here.
Can I shout out Robinson? He fucking balled out for a rookie. He might win Offensive Rookie of the Year. He came out.
Nathan with these early predictions.
He came out looking nice.
He did.
He did his thing. So, I like that love. I need to know if Aaron Jones is 100% or if he's gonna play. If he does, I like Green Bay. But if not, I'm going Atlanta, and I need Kyle Pitts to shine.
So, if you had to pick right now, write it down. Who you going with?
Shit. Atlanta's at home. I'm gonna go Falcons. Fuck it. They're at home.
Okay. Mannie, who you going with?
Shout out to my boy Jack. He a Falcons fan, and so I'm going with the Falcons because of the simple fact. Love had a good game. He looked good, but he didn't go against anybody. He didn't go against a team that has a defense. He didn't go against a team that can get after the quarterback. Atlanta is a team that their defense is 1,000 times better than what he played last week. So I'm going to go Atlanta because I believe they're going to go after him and he's going to be scared.
Okay.
Moski,
who you with?
I'm taking the Packers by 10 at least. Plus 10, dog.
He's got
You're just a hater.
Dog, first off, yeah, I am a hater, but I don't think Atlanta's that good.
They're at home.
Like, yeah, but yeah, at home. But no, I really think the Packers are a decent team. The real reason, not me being a hater. I do believe the Packers are a decent team. I think Jordan Love sat back there and he learned. He understands the system, dog, and he knows how to stay safe. He's not going to take too many risks. He can get the rock out fast, quick. I think it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be very manageable, and I don't Atlanta, and I don't know. No.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got a 50-50 split right there. Okay. All right. Next game we got coming up is them Kansas City Chiefs going down to play the Jacksonville Jaguars. Young Sunshine in them.
This is going to be a good game.
A good game. I'll be honest with you. I think that Kansas City Chiefs might pull this one out, but I do think that that big Purdy in them is going big Purdy. Sunshine in them is going cover the points. I'm telling you right now, the points right now are 3.5. I wouldn't be surprised if sticks this one out. Jones is coming back, but if Kelsey is not coming back, I'm still iffy on the Kansas City Chiefs, man. So I'm gonna go with my gut says go with the Chiefs, so I'm gonna go with the Chiefs. But I do, for my betting people out there, I do think the Jaguars are going to cover.
This is going to be a good game. This is going to be a good game. It's to me, and what my gut is telling me, it's going to be a shootout, and I think that Sunshine is going to shine bright in Jacksonville and come away with this win. I just something that just in my soul is just telling me that Sunshine is going to come out with this win and show Patrick Mahomes that he's not the only gunslinger in the AFC anymore.
Hey, look, Manny, I'm a second you, but for different reasons. I think Kansas City right now has a big problem. They got a little bit last few seasons. They keep giving away their star players. And last week, they receivers, when you ain't see all these memes, like they hanging up posters for receivers out there, man. Like they need somebody that can hang on to the ball. And if Kelsey's not back, I don't see how they're gonna fix that problem. They don't got a super dope running back. They got rid of receivers. Like they left some big holes, and now these motherfuckers without Kelsey out there, and that's how they looked last week. I don't think they bounced back because they were just dropping passes.
You got Jacksonville?
Yeah,
I took Jacksonville.
You took Jacksonville too, man?
Yep.
JCash.
So I think Jacksonville's going to do it.
Okay.
Shit, it's hard. I need Mahomes to ball out because he's my fantasy quarterback. Without Kelso, it hurts. And their defense, even though they get Chris Jones back, there's still a lot of fucking holes in that defense. That
True,
Detroit
too many.
And Sunshine Etney is a good running back too. So and it's
Shout out, Mr. Walter.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna go Jacksonville.
One guy for the Chiefs. I mean, trust me, I really feel like leaning on Jacksonville side, but I think the Chiefs are better than that, and they will bounce back. But JCash,
Yeah, you can't ever bet against my homie, but
you can't. I'm not gonna do it.
It's hard. No Hill, got rid of him. No Kels, fucking Scantling. I don't know. Tony better get some fucking magic gloves or something, bro, because he's and redeem.
He better put some stickum on his hands like the boys used to do back in the day.
He better do like Little Giants and put it in that goop.
Right?
But you can't ever go against the homie, but Jacksonville's at home and they look decent from both of their receivers and the run game was all right. So yeah. I like Doug Peterson coaching Sunshine. Yeah. He brings out Sunshine was a winner in Clemson, so I think he brings out
he was
in Sunshine.
Yeah. And he got his running back from Clemson.
Yeah.
So that helped him out a lot too.
Yep.
Okay. Well, look, that's an interesting one. We got 3-1 on that one, man. We'll keep you updated on that as well. And just update on the Aces game. We are up 87-57 with 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So you know how we do. Let's go, Aces.
Same time.
Next game we got is the Colts against the Texans. This is going to be a close one. You know what? I think the Texans will get their first win on this, man. I think CJ Stroud, I think the Texans at home, defense, I think they're going to show up and show out. It's going to be a close-ass game, but I'm going to go with the Colts on this one. I'll tell you what the point spread is, but I'm going with the Texans on this one. My fault.
It's 1.5.
Didn't Texas
1.5
lose last week?
Yes.
No, they lost.
Why do you think the Texans aren't going to be the worst team in the league?
Because they're not.
Because Indiana might be.
There's a lot of teams that we think might be it's a race for the bottom, like right now in the NFL to me, dog.
Didn't Richardson get hurt?
That's not the question. Who's going to win this game?
You said who, Chrome?
Texans or the Texans or the Colts?
But you picked the Texans, right?
Yeah, I went with the Texans. Yes, I'm going with the home team on this one, gentlemen.
I'm going with the Colts. I don't believe in the Texans. Like, I think they're a long way away before they're ever a competent organization again.
Oh, I'm so close to calling this a tie.
A lot of these games this week, I'll be like, damn, I don't like any of these options.
Yeah, I would just, that's all I was saying. If there was like a +3 or something like that, I was going to say take the plus, but it's a +1, so it's really a pick 'em.
They both
it's a 50-50 game, man.
Are not good teams, but they both played decent last week. You know what I'm saying? They didn't play that bad.
But to me, I haven't seen the Texans play good yet. That's why I don't believe
So who you going with? Give me some picks, y'all. Give me some picks.
I gave you mine.
Mannie.
See, I'm with you. I'm with you, Cash. It's like a tie to me because they both have a lot that they need to be a good squad. But if I got to make a pick, I'm going to go to Texans because I believe in CJ more than I believe in Richardson as far as a quarterback because they're both rookie quarterbacks. But I believe in CJ as a proven quarterback more than I believe in Richardson.
See, at least you believe in these quarterbacks. I believe in that system.
I'm going to go Colts.
Yeah, I believe in the Colts system because I don't believe in none of the quarterbacks.
JCash got the Colts. You got the Colts too, Manny?
No, I went Texans.
Okay.
That's that split.
All right. Next game we got is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man. They going down to go. Oh, actually, they're staying at home. Chicago Bears got to come down and play the Bucs at home. No turnovers by Baker, man. You know what I'm saying? Second half, he came on, looked strong. You know, we got 3 turnovers. That interception in the end zone was really great. You know what I'm saying? The Bears looked terrible last week. I'm just going off how these guys looked last week coming up, man. The Bears looked terrible. They looked unprepared. Justin Fields looked like he's going to have another rough season. It looked all bad in Chicago, and I don't really think that they'll get it all together by this week, but I think they possibly could play better, but they will not sneak out with the win. I'm going with Tampa Bay on this, and it's not even because I'm being biased. I'm just being honest.
That's respectable because I agree with that. Like Chicago, I don't know. I haven't really seen them have a great offense in a while, and they need a great defense, like not like a number one defense, but they need strong like linebackers. Like they need something strong on their D, like a standoff partner. And I just don't see it right now. So with the struggling quarterback, because they still can't block for shit, like it's gonna be more the same for them. Like they didn't make any improvements to their team to help this young man out.
So Trizmo got the Bucks. Okay.
Yeah, man. I go with the Bucks because Baker, man. I told you Baker, man. I told you I'll think about Baker.
I'm going with the Bucks again, like I did last week, but this time it's my lock.
Oh,
They're at home. They're at home. Home opener.
So shout out Malik, Chicago Bears fan.
I don't know if that's cool to shout him out when his team's finna lose. That means you picking the team.
Listen, no.
That means
shout
you
out Malik.
You shout him out. Don't shout somebody else.
Shout out Malik because Malik even bet against his team last week. He told me he put $100 on the Packers and won money. So yeah, shout out Malik. But they just need Chicago just need a lot. They need a lot. They need an offensive line. They need some help on the defense.
Saying that about there's a lot of teams that need everything.
They need a lot. And Justin Fields, as good as Justin Fields is, he needs some help. As good as DJ Moore, the addition of DJ Moore to that offense, he still needs some help. So I'm gonna have to go with the Bucks also in this game.
He's not that good.
I think it's gonna be close, but the Bucks is gonna pull it out.
I don't even think it's gonna be close, man, because his problem's gonna be his line, dog. He's always running for his life.
I would definitely take the -2.5. Tampa Bay is -2.5.
I would take Tampa Bay all day, dog. They're gonna win by at least 7.
All right, there goes all 4 of us on one side. We had 2 games like that: the Seattle, Detroit, and then this Buccaneers one. So it looks like kind of locks. Is the Las Vegas Raiders. They finna go down and play the Buffalo Bills, man. I'll start it off. I think the Bills will play better than they played last week. Josh Allen a lot better. Good enough to beat the Raiders. I'm not sure. I think the Raiders are not the favorites. Let me see that. Yeah, the
9.5 Buffalo. Man, they land 9.5.
I'm gonna go with the Bills to win, but I'm going with the Raiders to cover. The Raiders will cover that 9.5. The Raiders
you taking the Bills?
The Raiders could possibly win this game. I'm gonna go with the Bills to bounce back, man. But I don't know that the Raiders gonna cover that 9.5 all day. The Raiders gonna cover that.
All right, I'm gonna go second because I've been watching Josh Allen and I have a Josh Allen theory and it comes out perfectly. So the way Josh Allen plays, if he plays against a good team, especially a good defensive team, he struggles. But when he plays against a team like the Raiders that doesn't have a good defense, this is when he's balls. This is when Buffalo is going to put up 40 points on the team. So Buffalo is going to run away with this game. They're going to hand Vegas the first loss of the season with Jimmy G under the helm because Vegas doesn't have a defense, and Josh Allen plays good against teams that does not have good defenses.
I'll go third. Don't put them trades up. I'm going Las Vegas Raiders. They're at home, right?
Yeah.
No, they go to Buffalo.
Down the road. But I think Allen showed that he's not gonna be that good of a quarterback this year. All he has is Diggs. They had no run game. He's gonna probably end up getting hurt because that nigga doesn't go out of bounds. He likes to get smashed. Bro, and he was on the cover of Madden. and that never could be good. So Raiders does have a all right defense. Crosby's over there. They got Peters. You know what I'm saying? Their defense is all right, but I think the Raiders they have Jimmy is a winner. They got Jacobs and they got Adams.
They gonna cover that. They might
Yeah, that's for sure. I'm going Raiders because you know they're going to the Super Bowl against the Cowboys this year.
Trizmo.
God, this
Hey
guy.
man, I'm going Buffalo because the thing with Josh is when it rains, it pours. And as long as he doesn't start off that game like the way he did last week, you can see they can put up numbers. And the Raiders won last week, but it was not that convincing at all. Like I think I have more faith in Josh Allen bouncing back, and if they get an early lead, like he was saying, they're gonna run away with it, guys. But if they somehow come out and turn the ball over or get a couple sacks, it's gonna be a long game for the Bills. But I think they're gonna come back. The Bills they're gonna take this pretty handily.
Okay. Got Trizmo with the Bills. Last but not least, the last game of the week that we're giving y'all is the San Francisco 41.
We didn't do the Ravens and the Bengals either.
You're right. My fault. We'll do that one after this one. I'll write that down. You're absolutely right. San Francisco, LA. Manny, I'll let you start off first since that's your team.
Well, of course, it's a no-brainer. My Niners, they got 8.5 on the game. My Niners is going to run away with it. We got the defense is top notch. Purdy, Ayuk is a beautiful combination with CMC and Debo and Kittle in there. It's just too many weapons, just too good of a team. And LA, even though they did win last week, they're still not where they should be. You know, they don't have no cup. Even though Matt Stafford is healthy, but they just don't have enough to take us.
Nah, man. Them niggas is still sold out for winning that ring, dog. LA is not going to beat the Niners. Come on, let's be real.
You're going with the Niners?
Yeah, man. The Niners, dog, as much as I like talking about both of y'all teams, this is like, let's be real. Just the defense is going to be enough to shut them down. Like, they don't got that offense exploding like they did that Super Bowl year, dog. And the Niners got way too many deep and dumb options that, like, oh, I don't give it to you. You see what CMC did last week, dog? Like, they got so many, like, they don't even have to throw the ball far, and they're going to be able to eat up so much of the clock. And they can just time manage, and their defense is just going to sit on them. So San Francisco's going to win, dog.
Okay, JCash.
I'm going Rams.
Okay.
What?
Because he a hater, but I respect that. Because
Aaron Donald's gonna get in one play and he's gonna knock Purdy's bitch ass out.
It doesn't matter who their quarterback is; they throw anyone back there.
See, that's the part I would be scared about
fuck
too.
Mannie. And the Rams won last week.
They have
and they won
Purdy back there right now.
And it's a division game. And you guys are on your fucking your high horse. So you guys think you guys have so many weapons. Y'all need to come back to the down to earth. So I'm taking the Rams.
We do have so many weapons.
So he's saying he's about to take away one of your weapons. Somebody's going down. Somebody's going down, Cash said.
What I'm saying is I do believe with Cash it's going to be a very tight game. I think it's going to be a close game. It is a divisional game. The Rams did unexpectedly look better than we thought they were last week. Who knows what they're going to look like this week? And since they don't have Cooper Kupp and like that, who do you focus on? You know what I'm saying? You might have a youngster ready to go out there and prove himself. And their tight end too they did their thing. I don't think they'll have enough though to beat the 49ers. I do think they'll play a good game. I do think it'll be a close game. I do think they'll cover that 8 points, but I'm still going to go give the win to San Francisco to go down there and play and have a tougher game, a way tougher game than last.
And we're gonna be at home, even though it's in LA. We're gonna be at home because that's Levi Stadium South.
Been to both places.
Y'all didn't beat them that time they went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, well, when you play somebody 3 times in the same year, It's hard to beat them 3 times.
These are facts. These are facts.
But we beat y'all to go play them, so that's the only thing that matters.
Last but not least, we have the Baltimore Ravens going down to play Cincinnati. This is actually a game I missed. I don't know how the hell I missed this, but this is going to be another close game. Joe Burrow will play way better than he played week 1.
And it's a division game.
Hopefully Lamar Jackson plays better than he played week 1 because damn, he's short. I'm glad I got a good GM. I'm a good GM because I would have lost 2 games by a little bit of points because of Lamar Jackson not performing on Sunday. So please don't do that shit again. But
and it's a divisional game too. So got to throw that out there.
This is at home. I know the Bengals are going to play way better than they played, but I'm gonna go with Baltimore. I don't know why, but I'm gonna go with Baltimore to win this one. There are plus 3.5. I would definitely take that plus 3.5, and I'll probably even money line that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going with the Ravens.
You know, even though we on the same fantasy team, if y'all haven't picked them up, which y'all can't pick them up in the money league because I already got them, but go get Gus Edwards. That's going to be the Ravens starting running back since J.K. Dobbins is down.
That boy can't stay healthy with the list.
So if y'all ain't got him, go get him. Gus Edwards. He's going to be He's going to be the starting running back for Baltimore. But I got Baltimore winning this. Baltimore has a lot of weapons. Zay Flowers had a good showing last week. He didn't get no touchdowns, but he did get some. He did, make some catches and stuff like that. So, and Lamar's going to bounce back. Lamar's going to have a good game. OBJ is going to have a better game, and they're just going to come out. It's a division. It's a divisional game, so it's big implications on the season. So they're going to go out there, and Baltimore is really going to show them to say this is our division. You feel what I'm saying? On the side note, the whole AFC North is playing each other this week. I just noticed that.
Hey man, I think Jackpot Joe he got a little hurt, man, because they the worst team now in Ohio, man. Like he ain't going. He don't like that, dog. He like wearing his little meat jackets on. He like going out here stunting on people, dog. So I think once again, it's another team's gonna have a bounce back week, and I love Lamar, but I don't know, dog. Like, I don't know how that team's like. I don't know if this. I think that team's not put together right. Like, they got him help, but I don't know if that's the right help that he needed. So, with that being said, I'm going to Bongle.
Trizmo's going. You said Ravens? Who else said Ravens? My fault.
I said Ravens.
Okay. JCash.
I'm going Ravens. I think the Cincinnati play better, and they're at home, but they always play like shit at the beginning of the year, and like midway they start picking it up.
Yeah, they start gelling. Yeah.
So I'm gonna go Ravens.
The Bengals need to fix their O-line. I think that's their biggest Achilles heel to them.
Yeah.
And everything is that O-line. Like, okay, yeah, he went one season with a trash O-line and went to the Super Bowl and all that, but eventually that's going to catch up to you where your quarterback is always getting hit because your O-line can't keep nobody off of him.
Another quarterback that likes, since he's big, he likes to try to battle through those hits. Like, dog, learn from Cam. You ain't even that strong like Cam is, dog. You can't take that. If he couldn't, you can't.
Right, like.
You wrote them down, Colm? That's all the games?
Yep, that's all the games. I got them down. And then what we will do, we'll go over when we meet up with each other on Friday. We'll talk about our week 1 picks, and then we'll write or if you want, do it on your own and be like, okay, I went 11 in this one. Just be honest. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't do too good in week 1.
Just be honest. Go over them, see which ones you pick, and write down your record, and then we'll add it up to this.
No, I picked the Lions and they won.
I picked the Lions. I picked it. Well, I had implications. I said if Kelsey didn't play, then I was gonna pick the Lions. But I'm gonna just say I picked the Chiefs that one, just because if I can take it off.
I picked the Chiefs, but I picked the Lions to cover the points. But I picked the Chiefs to win.
That don't count on this. We don't got points on this.
Yeah, I know. It's just straight up money line pick on this one. So I'm gonna count that as a loss. I'll go over that and do that shit right now, man. We about to get up out of this thing, y'all, man. We got things to do in the morning and keep this thing rolling. So, Trizmo, man, since you came back, man, tell them peace out first.
Hey, man. Hey, it's unfortunate. Some shit happened to me, but I'm back and let me make this Wednesday show. I'm not at work. So all good things happen for a reason, man. I miss my family. Shout out GSS. Shout out Mondo, man. I miss all y'all, all the viewers, all the fans, everybody in the whole wide world. It's great to be here, my friends. And just know, man, this weather is crazy. And even I'm in Vegas right now. Holla at your boy.
Yes, sir. The
The
weather.
weatherman is back.
Weatherman is back.
Manny, go ahead, man. Tell them peace out, Manny.
Hey, of course, it was another wonderful day with the family. You feel what I'm saying? When we get together and we talk about these sports, we go ahead and keep it 100, keep it real. Shout out to the wife, shout out to the family, shout out to the best team in the world, them Niners, Super Bowl champs 2023, Las Vegas. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Remember, like, share, subscribe. Hey, y'all, always come in on Mondays and Wednesdays. Come in, put your questions in there. We see y'all. We'll answer y'all. Y'all might even get picked. You never know. So come on, support us because we out here. We about to take it over. You feel me? And I'm gonna pass it to Mister. Don't have the vid no more.
well, you know, it's always a pleasure doing business with you clowns. Except for Manny, I wish that fool would blur his face. Uh, the family, you know, I love y'all, man. Minus, you know, he's always a no-show Monday, Wednesday. He's gonna start getting fined. Um, Picks is in. Football's ready. It's about that time. You know what I'm saying? Shout out everybody, man. Shout out GSS Productions, Armando, man. Thanks for doing this Monday and Wednesday. Shout out Room Service Radio. You, K Diddy. You know you can check us out Friday 7 to 8. Shout out everybody that's chatted it up with us. Full Sick, I see you. Wax, you know what I'm saying? I seen Tat Tat MCI all day. Yeah, like Manny said, man, like, share, subscribe, and if you got questions or anything, we see y'all. So, man, tune in with us for a night or two and tell us how y'all feel about these sports, man. We trying to do this. We are the greatest, and love, peace, and hair grease. JCash, #1. I'm out. Chrome, finish it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, like you said, appreciate everybody that tuned in. Make sure you get your decorations. A to the Z Joyful Creations, man. Armando, GSS Productions, man. Room Service Radio, K Fly, man. You know, let's hold this thing down. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep doing what we do. Famo, I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Unc, miss you, man. Come back to this thing. Trizmo, I'm glad you're out the bank, man. They do free them. You know what I'm saying? It's true. Great things do happen. We're going to keep it pushing, y'all. Make sure y'all tune in, man. Comment, like, share, subscribe. And once again, if you guys want to get up on here with us, let us know, man. We'll shoot you the link. You can pop up in here and talk your shit. We like it, man. This is a us thing. You know what I'm saying? At the top, it's just us. So with that being said, till Monday, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get back at y'all. This is Sports Talk Raw, where we smoke, we drink, we keep it real, and we tell y'all how we feel about these sports. Once again, till Monday, y'all. How does it go?
Where's your black ass at, Moski? Cowboys all the way.